The news that Jesse T. Usher's A-Train will return in The Boys Season 5 is great for both the character himself and the show as a whole. The Boys Season 5 story is tough to predict after the many twists and turns of its most recent outings. The Boys Season 4's finale left Victoria Newman dead and Butcher more powerful than ever, but even his new powers would be no match for the unholy alliance of President Calhoun and Homelander. Despite defeating Newman, Butcher inadvertently left Homelander and Sage in a stronger position than ever. Given Ryan's The Boys Season 5 villain arc, Homelander's new political capital, and how much time he spent helping out the boys as a double agent, it is no surprise that A-Train fled from New York with his family in the finale. Initially, it seemed like this could be the end of Jesse T. Usher's anti-hero, whose character arc saw him grow from a cynical supe to an outright villain, to a conflicted anti-hero, and, finally, a reluctant informant for the titular vigilante gang. Luckily, A-Train's story is not quite over yet, according to his actor's Instagram. The Boys Season 5 needs A-Train, despite his apparent exit in Season 4. A-Train is still pivotal to the superhero satire story. Usher posted on Instagram confirming that A-Train will return in The Boys Season 5, and this news could not have come at a better time. A-Train's Season 4 ending was dispiriting, but, after the character had less screen time in Season 4 than in Season 3, it seemed likely that he was being quietly written out of the series. The rapidly expanding cast of The Boys might have made this arguably understandable, but A-Train's uniquely intriguing story meant that this abrupt ending would have been a pity. A-Train's story began alongside that of Jack Quaid's Huey when he accidentally ran straight through Huey's civilian girlfriend while high on V. This disturbing death set into motion the events of the entire series, as Huey tried to find a way to get justice for his girlfriend's death and ended up coming across the boys in the process. It would be another 2 seasons before A-Train and Huey faced off again at Heartwarming and, surprisingly, the newly humbled A-Train admitted that he was in the wrong and apologized. Seeing Blue Hawk abusing his powers and privilege led A-Train to reconsider things. A-Train's The Boys Season 4 exit would have been a disappointing end for Jesse T. Usher's character. A-Train fleeing New York would have been an ignominious end for a complex character. By the time The Boys Season 4 began, the chronically spineless A-Train was finally beginning to grow enough backbone to emerge from under Homelander's thumb. The Boys Season 4's A-Train story saw him turn into an informant for the boys, joining the likes of Starlight and Queen Maeve as one of the former members of the Seven who eventually joined their vigilante rivals. A-Train's conversion to the more heroic side may have arrived too late, as he ended up fleeing New York in Season 4's ending when Homelander and Sage started annexing power. This would have been an unfortunate ending for A-Train's story, since the soup seems destined for something more. It is always tricky to work out how big a role a character will play in The Boys, since the show delights in subverting the expectations of viewers. Characters who seem like they will be one-scene wonders later prove to be pivotal power players, while other major characters are unceremoniously killed off mere minutes after they first appear. This makes the show unpredictable, but it also means characters like A-Train can sometimes fail to receive a meaningful resolution to their character arc. After A-Train, more characters can return in The Boys Season 5. The Boys Season 5 can bring back other exiled characters. Fortunately, Usher's confirmation that A-Train will return in Season 5 proves that this fate will not befall the fan-favorite character. Not only that, but A-Train's comeback could mean more reappearances by major characters who were never quite killed off but also haven't been seen in some time. Soldier Boy's The Boys Season 5 return has already been confirmed, but Queen Maeve also hasn't been seen since her fateful showdown with the 80s soup in the Season 3 finale. Queen Maeve received a more fitting, definitive send-off than either A-Train or Soldier Boy, but it was still hard to imagine the character's story ending with her going into hiding after faking her death. Even if it might have meant risking her life, Queen Maeve wasn't the type of character to leave an unfinished fight behind. Soldier Boy's return could justify Queen Maeve's comeback in The Boys Season 5, and A-Train's comeback could pair him with fellow former Seven members Queen Maeve and Starlight. This could allow the boys to underline just how many of the show's main characters have switched sides since only a few seasons ago.